Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much.
So that
Thank
is
you.
that
That's it.
up there. Help me tell our graphic designer that they should remove T from that match and change it to her. So matching, we are matching. We are not.
Okay.
You get what I mean? So they make that
All right.
very simple mistakes all the time. So let me take off the cover before you add your voice today. So details of this
Okay.
gathering is coming up on the 16th. Day one is on the 16th of October in London. I'm
Yes.
sorry, rather
Yes.
in Liverpool. Day two is
Yes.
going to be on the 17th of October
Mhm.
at Trafalgar
Yes.
Square in London. Now, the details is on your screen.
No.
I will also manage to keep reminding our people on this. Prince Jejeman, how are you, sir?
Yeah. Hello, Baba. Hello. You be our pastor, you know.
No, this is our temple
you be,
now. We have to ensure that the message continue to get better. Like get better. The older the
yes,
wine,
sir.
the better the taste.
Honestly.
And
That's true, Baba.
let's keep open.
That's
So, Baba,
true.
how are you?
I'm fine, dear. Well done, no?
Thank you so much. Yep.
Yeah. So,
Please.
Baba, yeah, just to add a little to today's program. You see, in fact, today I want to talk about, in fact, to address our security men in Nigeria.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The other day we are talking about the soldier that we are falling from the sky. We laugh over it, but there are many things surrounding that
Yes.
we really have to look at.
Hmm.
You see, the wickedness of the politicians, the so-called leaders, those that call themselves VIP.
Hmm.
You see, is the soldiers there, you see, and police are the people that are guiding them. Go to their barrack and see their children. Go to their in fact, go to their stations and see how the way they operate. Nothing to write home about.
Hmm.
You know, the police, you see, you look at them so wretched, so
For the
hungry.
first time in my life, Prince Jejema, for the first time in my life, I actually saw policemen protesting.
Yeah.
And at the same time, saying they were going to go on strike. I mean, like, I've never seen anything like that in my life. They are protesting. They said they haven't paid them for a while. And I'm like, what? Like, police protest. Now, people, they protest. Police go come with tear gas and shoot us. Who go come shoot police now with the protest? But it is what Nigeria has become. Sad, but laughable.
That's honest. Honestly, that's the reason why I want to touch this aspect tonight. Because you see those soldiers that were falling from the sky, they are the people that are guiding these men,
the VIPs,
these politicians. But they don't care about their life. Is it not them? Is it not them that contracted somebody who collected billions of naira to go and buy umbrella sheets to sew parachutes for these guys? Did they care about their life? Look at them right in the sky. Already those things have opened, and they are falling down like how what would I frog from the sky? So at the end of the day, these people are the one that are going to send to go and shoot people at Lekki Toge. They will go and shoot. Why I'm saying this tonight, because I know they watch their program. They watch their program, but most of them, they are still Nigerian Army because they are helpless. They don't know where to go. If they say let them resign, where will they begin?
There are a lot of them resigning these days, by the way. Like some don't even resign, they just leave Nigeria and run away. Like it's
exactly. Some goes into a war. But the point is this, Mayegu. What I want to hit, the point I want to hit at is this. Let them give the youth this time. Let them give the youth a chance to take back their nation. Because if they look at the movement, what is going on now, what the youth want is they are fighting for the future destiny of even including their children in the barrack. Most of their children, they cannot pay school fees. They cannot even get good job after they finish schooling. and they are there.
Because
They are carrying guns.
The prince, they are humans too.
Yes,
A police officer,
they
a soldier,
are.
that has now become a monster because of what Nigeria has made him or her. Yeah, he or she is still human. You are human. You live among humans. All these things we are talking about: bad economy, bad road, no healthcare, terrible education system. I mean, infrastructure decay and all of that stuff. You are also kind of you are affected, not even kind of, you are also affected even terribly more as a police officer.
Yep.
Sure, you get me now. So
they are exactly, they go to the same market, everybody goes.
Their children go to the same schools with other children as well, who have to endure the same thing that their parents are enduring as well. You know, like, what would you say they should do?
Our people need to know that electricity is not a luxury. To have good road is not a luxury.
It's not.
To have water, to open tap and the water is running is not a luxury. You know, when the first time I left Nigeria, just into Cotonou, I felt as if I'm in another world entirely. Because you will see the fresh air that will just blow you. It's like when you cross over that border and enter Nigeria again, the way like the breeze that will blow you, the way it will be very hot, or the breeze, the air you are breathing. I getting me?
Because when you left now, maybe you felt like you did go abroad. So if you go Cotonou and you enter like this, you go the here goes different now, because your mind already told you that you are going abroad. I'm going to Cotonou. I'm going to somehow. If you go Ghana, you go realize that the weather where they blew there. And I think it's the same thing for people who come from Ghana and go to Nigeria for the first time. When they land in Lagos, after they have heard a lot, but I said the hair goes. I don't know. I mean, I've not experienced them. So
I'm telling you, Nigeria is a hellfire. If you just cross the border, you know that Nigeria is a hellfire. Giant of Africa, with all the money Nigeria has, you know, people that are there are suffering. Nobody is breathing good air. I get him. Pollution in Nigeria alone is killing. More than the gun is killing.
That 100%.
Air pollution. You know what I mean? You know? So, my ego, our people need to know that all this basic amenity, there is their right. You know, electricity alone, if electricity is constant, that will create about 50 million jobs instantly. Electricity, because people will get something. All people that are all the SME, they will have all their job that they are doing. They will be easy for them.
There are some immediate services that can be provided if you have regular power supply. That doesn't really require so much capital to do. And these immediate services, right, they can be run in small places, your family house and the rest of that. Especially in Nigeria, where that people actually prefer to build their own houses, or their parents have houses. So if you have stable electricity, there's a lot you could do without having to go out there and start looking for a job. And that's why they say government don't create jobs. Government creates environments for businesses to create jobs. But in Nigeria, one way within Babariga will come, I will create 2 million jobs. And they say, we are going to establish factories that will give your children job. But people don't have a clue that politicians don't establish factories. They don't establish anything. For whatever reason, government don't have business in business. They just take tax and take from it and then create a bigger, they say expand the basket where you make more money. That's the job of government, by making everywhere environment a little bit conducive for you to do your business, create jobs. Do you get that now? But in Nigeria, Baba, it's a long thing. I tell you, one single policy can change the life of everybody if they genuinely want them done. But everything they do, is an agenda. You don't get it. If they say they want to do something about this and that, no, there's nothing Nigeria. It's an agenda. That's why nothing they do really covers the entire Nigeria, because it was never planned for the entire Nigeria. We could have this in our smaller, bigger units when we are on our own. And I don't think that's a bad thing to try. That's it.
Honestly, break it up to save life.
Please help me there.
Break Nigeria up to save life.
It's for you.
Oduduwa nation.
Now.
I'm telling you. Mayego, you remember Baba Shewurawa, what he said about concerning the job that they've chaired, the APC, that they've already chaired the job. You remember?
And now, that's how they do. Do you know something? Exactly. They've already shared all the positions. Okay? They've already shared everything that is probably going to be available. Okay? So as we speak, they are just waiting to take over and unleash wherever they are for every one of you in Nigeria. Same thing with Atifku. You won't believe it. In Atifku side too, they have shared positions. Those who are going to be your minister, those who are going to be your this, and as they are sharing the ray is caring. So those ones that they have appointed, those ones too, they are bringing their loot to add to the campaign. Now business, Baba, now business. Even Tinubu, now business. So everybody has taken their own different positions. They have taken positions on how they are going to decide your future. And guess what? In all of this, none of you who want to pick them, none of you want to do this for them because of Nigeria, none of you is considered. You are not in part, you are never part of that plan. Just a fraction. Give this 1 million people 5,000 naira, poor people, and clap for us. Or yeah, give 300,000 people, give them job, maybe they clean gutter, and say we have created job. Yeah, they will clap for us. Oh yeah, go and buy one transformer from Germany, put them for somewhere and say we are improving electricity in Kogi. Oh yeah, they will clap for us. Now another one. Oh yeah, you. What's it they call those guys? The Moreni brothers. I'll be waiting they call them. Oh yeah, come and help us grade this road from here to that place. Oh yeah, put all of that, put banner, put everything. Oh yeah, clap for us. Now all of this are just the agenda to make you feel like, well, just thank us now. We do care for you. So we just gave you one transformer. You are not even grateful. We will give you transformer. We don't know say you need electricity. Just keep transformer first. Electricity will come later. That's what they do thing. And another person will give you electricity. If I construct, if I grade your road, another person will come put bitumen on it. That's how we do it. Another person will come do drainage. Another person will come put street light. All of this can take 30 years. Just be thankful. What kind of a country is that, Prince?
Amayagu is terrible. Concerning what you show concerning this obedience, there are two guys that they beat up. Those dogs.
Those two young men that were beaten up, yeah?
Yeah. I just want to advise them. Let them not go. Let them not move canting movement.
And now isolated.
If they want to go,
if you go anywhere and you are like 2 or 3, you are prone to attack. Okay. So Prince wants to give you some security tips. Tell us. They should not walk alone.
Yes. I want them to take their time to go and look the animal kingdom and see how lion behaves. When they attack the bull and when the bull behave when they resist.
They broke free.
The bull always, when they are in congregation, the lion, you know that the lion who is the oppressor, you know that lion that they say is not afraid. The lion also
afraid.
He'll be very scared. They should have this in their mind. They should never go in 2s or in 3s. Before they march, they should have number. Because if you are going in 2 or 3 number, you're exposing yourself.
They want to do house to house campaign. They will go from one house to another in Lagos, in Abia, in Anambra, in everywhere, house to house. So the risk.
Everybody do. They risk going to house to house. They can bring you inside the house and cut your head. You're your own.
I was expecting you to say
people that they are dealing.
I know.
People that they are dealing with are vampires. They are not. They don't have human face. They are not human beings. People they are dealing with. They should just know that. So we are not with them all. Because our own is Oduduwa nation and Biafra nation.
No, but it doesn't mean that we are going to report them here. Because whatever happens to them as well is a lesson that we are collecting to finally tell those who never believed that there is no way out of all of this. They just want to give it a shot and it's fine. But at the end of the day, this whole track record will help you to understand why some of us are not so keen into any of this other than interested in what the outcome is going to be at the end of the day, which is not looking good, I believe.
Yes,
The Prince, make I take
exactly.
another person's call before I call it a night. Tonight.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
very much. You take care,
Thank you.
Baba. So that is Prince JJ Man. Okay. So tonight I want to also say something too quickly. I just remembered that. Okay. I have people who have reached out to me on a personal level for support, and with the little I could offer, I have been doing my best. But there are some other requests that I kind of feel like they are bigger than what I can personally do. I'm talking about people who have a serious health issue, serious, terminal health, or should I say, life-threatening health crisis, and with what they need to get themselves out of that, or at least get some relief and all that. Personally, I can't really do that. I mean, I'm not a rich person, okay? I mean, sincerely speaking, I've got my own kind of very, very large family too. And you just don't want to know how much of this responsibility really rested on somebody like myself as the firstborn. People say that firstborn, it seems like I don't want to say more. Anyway, so which means that I haven't gotten to a stage in my life where I can write off a check of £1 million for anyone. Okay. I haven't gotten to that stage of my life. The little I've got, the little I have, I share them enough to make sure that I'm okay. People around me are okay, including people I don't know. So that is why whenever you send me a message, especially on WhatsApp, okay, sometimes when I read them, I don't even know how to respond. Do you get that now? I know so many of you who stumbled on Mayegun's Diary Political. You have seen us done things, on this platform, but we don't do things. Just, I don't do things on Mayegun's Diary Political personally, so to say. Do you get that now? There is always something that we are trying to do before you will see us talk about money, talk about raising it, or all that stuff. If you see me mention money, it's because we agreed to do that on something. So I'm not in capacity of writing a check of £1 million or £2 million for anyone. I hope I would be able to one day. You know, don't don't write me off. Okay, maybe one day, someday, I'll be able to after taking care of my family and everyone around me, I'll still be able to reach out and write a check of £1 million, £2 million or more. So that is why if you send me messages about, oh, I need help, we need this and that, I need you to, please, whatever you can do to us, and we need this million. I don't know how to respond. I don't. Last night when we were having our program here, a woman called in. She wasn't supposed to call in, I believe, but maybe out of the whole thing she was going through, she indeed called in, and then she wanted to start talking about what she sent me message on. Okay, and like I said, it's something, and it's actually a child, right? It's a child who's having, I don't know the name of that, what is wrong with him, but he's got this swollen leg, and I can only imagine what pain, the kind of pain is going through the child. But the mother was the woman who called in last night. If you are with us last night program, and she said that they have a serious problem they want to discuss with me. So I followed it up on WhatsApp. When I opened that message, oh, I just didn't know how to respond, right? So I think I would have to probably ask you to please help us. Help us, oh. Help us, oh. Because, I mean, I couldn't take that image off my mind since I saw that image after the broadcast last night. And I reached out to her and I said, I'll give this a follow up, okay? I'll talk to you today, but I've been busy all day, family engagement and all that, okay? So I still don't know, just about 2 weeks ago, I received I received an email too of a young man who is suffering from leukemia, and they needed an urgent medical treatment. They've been treating and treating and treating, but now they had an offer of medical procedure where it could probably get better than what he's ever been. And they needed 1.3 million naira. All those money and all that can not be done by Mayegun. So if you are watching me and you feel like, oh, let me talk to him, let me send this to him, don't always see it as, oh, well, why is he not responding? Sometimes when I manage to see those messages, I just didn't know what to say. Okay. So eventually I'm going to ask you, I'll give you the details when I have them on this young man, this child, and whatever we can do, and whatever I can do personally too, I'll reach out to them. Okay. So as they say, nothing is really, really small. Nothing is too much. Whoever you can reach out to. And Princess, who is going to be in charge of our organization, the Yoruba Union, is also going to be saddled with responsibilities like this. That is why we must all remember that even if we can't really do it individually, we can do this collectively and possibly touch a life or change a life, as we have been doing on Mayegun's Diary Political. So, Princess, you there?
Yeah, Mayego.
How are you?
Here.
How are you, ma? Good evening.
I'm fine. How are you?
I am very well. So, it's been a kind of a long night, maybe not long enough as our usual night, but somehow I have touched a lot tonight. So, you want to start with us?
I only called because of the messages you said you got from people, people that are here, people that are not feeling fine and all that, I've been watching. I didn't come online yesterday night. I think I slept throughout. Yeah. So with the old drama and everything,
I know. So you witnessed that. Did you hear her when she popped in? And I'm like, you shouldn't. I was expecting a winner.
I didn't. So I was trying to watch that thing this evening, and I slept off.
I see.
It was when you paid one Raman 10,000. One woman that said she got the alert. She was online throughout, and she got the alert. That was when I stopped watching.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So many things like this will come. We keep coming. That's what we've been talking about.
I actually feel bad. See, Princess, sometimes when I read them, sincerely, when I read them and I'm holding my phone, sometimes my entire system just shut down. Like, I hate not having an answer. You know what I mean now? I'm somebody who always kind of have the right word. People
yes, when you're airpless and you're willing to help.
You just realize that where should I start from? What should I even say? What assurance can I give? Like, what you just drop your phone there and then, you have your own personal stuff that you're dealing with as well, right? At that moment, it just clash. You just have to feel like, okay.
Yeah, you can put all these emotions and, it will affect you psychologically later. Because when you see people in need and you can't help, you are helpless yourself. Mm-hmm. There is nothing you can do. And there are loads of people like that.
There are loads, I believe.
That is why we are telling them, doing the right thing. We put some things in place for you.
Exactly.
Doing the right thing. We give you good medical facilities. We give you access to, in fact, tó bá tí lówó lọ́wọ́ fún medical yẹn, o lè máa wá padà wá máa san díẹ̀. You can pay back in bits later.
That can be the worst case scenario.
But not having access to it. The whole places they concentration camp ní gbogbo wa wà. The earlier they know, in fact, when I see the ones acting big, we are the big boys, our lower, we're the rich one. I just laugh at them. Do you know why I do that? Mayegu, ikú kan náà ló máa pa gbogbo wa. Bí àjẹ́ wàá kú, bí yóò jẹ́ wàá kú, bó mú ìtọ̀ alábàáhùn àbí ìtọ̀ àkèré. tó fi mu gàrí, ikú máa pa ẹ́ ṣáà ni, kò sí wèé fẹ́ ṣe. That's why I look at them, I just laugh. Yes, but ṣé tó bá kú yẹn, ààrẹ ọ̀ tó kú rí, àdẹ̀dọ́rùn bọ̀ rí Máyégún. Ṣé àwọn tó kú yẹn, ṣé táwọn ọmọ wọn bá kú tó bá wọn lójijì náà, inú wọn máa dùn sí? That is what we are telling them. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí kú dìran fún yín. If you have to sacrifice some things now, let's do it. And get it right. My children are not going to walk this road.
Amen.
That I know for a fact. I can beat my chest to it anywhere.
God bless you.
My children will not ply this road. They won't. It could be very emotional. But there is nothing anybody can do to it. Maybe when we start the foundation, maybe we'll be able to reach out to people like that. Maybe when they come to you like that, you can always send them back to me, and we will manage the situation. And Anthony leukemia, with the cancer of the blood, báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ ṣe wọ́n ń ṣe kímò Nàìjíríà ní Máyégún.
Wọ́n ṣe ń bẹ̀. Àní ìgbà tó mú lè sí wọ́n.
I know somebody. Baba, I know someone, I bought some wig from Dublin.
Right.
And it came through a particular courier service and all that, DHL, They were, I think something got missing in transit. And I started talking to the girl. And the girl had another friend. I think she's late now. She had cancer of the breast. Do you know, I called somebody at Lasut so that they would attend to that girl on time, to hasten it up. You do not have to know anybody, Mayegu, to have access to medical facilities.
That is right. But
when they interviewed Olaya Igwe, Tonshe movie, he said because Tinubu's when they paid his medical bill. Yes, that's why he's supporting them. It doesn't have to be like that.
He said when Remy heard that he is sick and is in a certain hospital, Remy was the one who recommended that they should go and get him and bring him to Ayinke house, Abiwechi house in Ikeja.
Remy, why should Remy recommend? Why should Remy recommend?
And I said Remy gave him visa.
They just don't know it yet. Remy ò ní reason whatsoever. Àwọn wèrè tá à ń sọ yìí, wọ́n ní private hospital nínú general hospital ló Máyégún.
Yes. And it's a different management handling that. Apart from the other part, is the best inside government.
Radiologist mo ní kí èèyàn yẹn kó lọ rí. You know, the radiologist told me, ó ní ṣé mo rí cancer tó níyẹn. Tó bá ti dé stage kan kò sí chemotherapy ní Naija. Odindi ìlú kí lájọ ń ṣe pọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn olórí burúkú àárín tiwa náà, àwọn olórí burúkú ìgbàlódé tó wà láàárín wa, kí ló dé tá a wá bá ṣe fẹ́ fi wọ̀rọ̀kọ̀ fi ṣàdá ìgbésí ayé wọn.
Àwọn èmi rò pa tí ń súnmọ́ level yẹn díẹ̀.
Kí ló lè ta wà ń bí? Ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó ṣetán tó fẹ́ yá ni ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. You know, I said it. I think around 2003, America náà máa pín. Ó ní Yorùbá máa lọ lọ́tọ̀, and ìgbà tó lórí pé wọlé lẹ́ẹ̀kan l'America fẹ́ wá supervise the election bí I was gobsmacked when she said so. America ya wèrè ni. Ṣé America ní free and fair election? Ṣé America jẹ́ land of pẹ́pẹ́? Nǹkan tó gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ nìyẹn. Nígbà tí o ṣe pé America fẹ́ padà ṣègbékẹ̀. Máyégún wo kíní ó wá fún yín wà fẹ́sẹ̀ mentally. But there is nothing you can do to it because we keep it coming.
I know.
We keep it coming.
Yeah, like you said,
Ọmọ Maria yàtọ̀ sọmọ Comfort.
That's true.
Àjókù dìde ń bí àṣàníkúlápó ń bí,
Not yet.
So ìtàbálẹ̀ ṣe la máa ṣe. But let them know. Pé ìjọba tẹ̀fi síbẹ̀ àwọn ló ṣe kíní fún yín. In fact, ẹ̀tọ́ mo ẹ bá kó ẹ kó gbé lọ sẹ́lu ọ̀run aláwùsá kó lọ jù síbẹ̀ ní kó yá ẹ jòkó ẹ̀. Ṣáàjẹ́ káwọn ọ̀rọ̀ títà gbé lọ. Kó lọ dá òkú jọ sí wọn
And stressful too. And depressing.
It is wrong. The earlier they know it, the better. And when you meet the the better. And when you call out
Odaro, thank you so much, Princess. So that is Princess there. Then Tiagasam.
Tiagasam? The Tiagasi? He fell? He fainted? He passed out? He passed out. 70 years old man.
Hello there.
Yeah, Michael.
Hello, sir.
Good
afternoon from your side. Where are you calling from, by the way? US or Canada?
I'm calling from the US.
From the US.
State of Maryland.
State of Maryland, did you say? Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Now I can. I can. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Fantastic, sir. Did you say you calling in from the state of Maryland or Florida? I didn't hear that clearly. Maryland. So thank you so much, Baba. So you are live. Everybody can hear you, sir.
Yeah. So again, let me just use the opportunity to say thank you for your great work.
Thank you, sir.
Please don't stop. We need to open up the Pandora's box of this stupid and useless people who call themselves politicians in Nigeria.
That's right.
And all they just do is just get in there and do what they want to do and not what the people want. Yesterday I got the opportunity of watching their so-called independence parade, and I was like, okay, all these people here at the square, what exactly? I mean, are they dumb, or are they bunch of?
They're not. You know what? My partner told me yesterday. No, today. She was like, "When was Nigeria independence again?" I said 2 days ago, and she was like, "Well, I didn't see that anywhere. I used to see it everywhere. People used to. I mean, I didn't run into that. I was like, well, that was 3 days ago. Nobody is happy except those who are pretending." That today, if you post about happy independence Nigeria, you go just see people from nowhere started abusing you, and you'll be like, "Should be not independence?" I say, people will start abusing like, "What is independence? What is happy? Are you mad? You are in America?" Say, you know that stuff. I said that's why people didn't post them. Sir, we are getting there.
So yesterday when I watched it, I just wanted to watch it just to see how stupid or dumb some of these people who are.
Imagine you feeling like, how stupid are these people now? What is all this nonsense? But that never used to be the case. No matter how bad it was, right? Somehow, you see, always find something on days like that. The day of inauguration, the day of Independence Day, the day of Democracy Day. No matter how angry you are, you can still kind of feel connected and be like, I just wish Nigeria would do better. But these days, you just look at it on the screen, and somehow you get irritated. Like, what is?
But my if you have the time, take the time, just watch maybe up to 5 to 10 minutes.
Right.
A little clip by clip of everything they did in that square. Then you ask the question that the people who are there, exactly what is the set goal? What is the objective?
Exactly.
That's one. And then you watch the kid, the one they said they were in the military school or something like that. Those ones do the same thing. And you can imagine 50% or more of them are in abject poverty. They are suffering. And they're in the hands of this buffoons.
And they are seeing them face to face. They are seeing the rogues there in their well-starched babariga. And security, they are working there. You are seeing them. This is the problem. Look at them. Look at all of them in the same place. This is our problem. Why don't you just go in there and just grab? Well, we know it's not that easy. You know that.
If you watch that clip, even the president is so Bukhari or whatever that's whatever it is.
The lifeless man queen.
The security that this guy came in, and I said, "Oh my God, this guy this is a joke. This is a joke."
We are
The
actually
amount
a
of money
joke.
you are spending, it's a joke. It's a joke, my ego. It's not a joke that.
Do you want to hear another joke?
We
Do you want to hear another joke, right? Now you know that Nigeria has become a joke for a while, sir, right? You've heard the name Tunde Sabiu. If you haven't, I'll remind you, or I'll tell you, okay? There's this young man, right? He's he's Hausa Fulani, but the name Tunde was the name given to him by his parents, just the name after Tunde Idiagbon, okay? So he happened to be the son of Bokwari's sister. Now, he is the personal secretary to Bokwari in the villa. This young man was selling recharge card in Katsina, in Daura, pre-2015. Now, these days, the secretary to Buhari is a billionaire on his own. He's so powerful. He was the guy who disarmed Aisha Buhari's security inside the Aso Rock. If you remember that incident then.
Wow.
The Aisha Buhari had told the Aisha said that.
I recall.
Do you remember? Yeah. Aisha said that her life was no longer safe in Aso Rock and she moved down straight to Dubai since then. Now, you see, this young man is so powerful that they have drawn a list of those they want to give national honor. Sir, you must be older than me. You must have the life experience that is more kind of longer than myself. If my instinct is right, sir, national honor in Nigeria used to be something, right? But this day, they are now awarding that to Tom, Dick, and Harry. Tunde is Tunde is going to get OON. Then there is this past retired flight commodore, something like that, that they are giving they are giving that one a lower ranking national honor. That is the example of what Nigeria has become. I'm telling you this because you can go after this broadcast, you can go and check the list of those drawn for national honor, and you will probably not laugh. You're not going to laugh. You're going to shake your head.
Again, Michael, you just said it out. That you just said it all. That they not just the leaders or the political class, they are.
It's a total systemic rot.
And they continue to live in denial, and that is going to be that's makeup.
It's going to be our greatest undoing,
sir. Undoing because those other buffoons that surround themselves thinking that they want to keep Nigeria, one Nigeria. Good luck when that time comes. Trust me.
You know what they say, sir? You know what they say? They say, be careful of what you wish for. Our effort on this platform is to remind them that you can shout one Nigeria. You can continue to say Nigeria this or that. You can even continue to call people who have come to the truth. They have come to that reality that it is not real. It is not true. It is harmful. And it indeed is a threat. Now, you can continue to say that and say Nigeria is going to be this or that. But I'm going to warn you, for your own sake, be careful of what you... Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me, sir?
Hello?
Hello there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh,
yeah,
brilliant. So I do tell people that they should be careful of what they wish for. Every time you wish for Nigeria, this, Nigeria, that, even though your mind is thinking about something good, great. In fact, you are wishing yourself something terrible. And it's so hard to swallow. Be careful of what you wish for. One Nigeria, for those who screamed it, right? They never live to tell the story. You are still here shouting it. You better zip it before you become a victim too. I do say that to people. Be careful of what you wish for. I hope you help me add your voice on that. Be careful.
Yeah. And again, on the final note, my
yes, sir.
The point here is this: we have a bunch of idiots, a bunch of buffoons, and it's so ironic that they not just because the system is terrible, but the system is not it's a complete joke. And
totally.
We just the best we can do is to speak volume, to speak loud on this. And yes, because if they're going to shut us down, they can keep doing everything they can. But the reality is this: is that these idiots will never change the trajectory. In fact, I don't even believe in anything called Nigeria because it doesn't even exist.
You know what somebody also told me, sir? Somebody said in his lifetime, he has seen Nigerians curse Nigeria, right? This country is... he has seen Nigerians hope on Nigeria. I say, well, okay, it seems that we can hope again. Maybe it's going to work again. And then he has seen Nigerians again curse Nigeria again. That you know. So he said in his lifetime, he finally believed that one day soon, people will have no Nigeria to curse anymore because they will tell themselves the truth and say, can we just stop pretending now? Can we all just stop pretending, please? Let's now talk and iron this whole thing out. In the process of discussing it, we'll discover that for us to actually live happily and grow as a people, right? We have to do them on our own, not collectively, as we are being forced to do it right now. Sir, and I believe what he told me. I believe him. He said he's been saying it many times, but he believed that it's going to come to an end, that there will be no Nigeria to curse or praise or anything anymore, the way things are going. And I believe him.
Yeah. It's a shit show. Like I said before, it's a shit show. It's what it is.
It is what it is.
Well, let me let others have the opportunity.
God bless you, sir, for stopping by. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You stay safe, sir. God bless you. So that's someone there who just also added to our conversation tonight. Okay. So I am going to call it a night. All right. I wish I could spend another hour with us, especially with everyone who wants to still call in. Okay. But let's just make it as brief as this. It's quite interesting, I would say. And then if you are just joining us, okay, just make sure that you can go back, just move that cursor back on your screen if you're watching on YouTube, and you can start watching after the music, okay? Thank you so much for your time. Thank you very much for your support. And I'm going to see you some other time, okay? Stay safe and be careful of your choices, okay? Because your choices have consequences, just like political choices too. They all have consequences, right? The moment you understand your choice, you are likely going to understand the consequences of them, okay? And you probably won't have to blame people for what you choose to get yourself involved in. If you really love Nigeria, okay? I can say this now that I am one of those who actually love Nigeria. So if you love Nigeria, break it up to save lives. But with this arrangement, yesterday's survivors are today's victims. Today's survivors are tomorrow's victims. So we are just waiting for our turn. Turn by Turn Nigeria Limited. Nigeria ò dẹ̀ ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi, kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn tó jẹ́ tèmi o, kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́ni kankan nínú yín tẹ́ ń wò mí o. May Nigeria, this terrible blowing one that this APC, Egbekegbe, have brought upon you, may this Nigeria not happen to you. May you not become a victim that your story would have to be used to educate others too. May this Nigeria, may this terrible wind blowing brought upon you by this jihadist terrorist people called the APC, Egbekegbe, may it not happen to you. May it not happen to you, except if you have to go and ask for it yourself. All the best and good night from here.
Ayégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Ayégún dáyàrí ayébi nọ́mbà wá. Ayégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Ayégún dáyàrí ayébi nọ́mbà wá. Ayégún ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú. Ayégún dáyàrí ayébi nọ́mbà wá. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Ayégún dáyàrí ayébi nọ́mbà wá. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Máyégún já wa sí. Máyégún dáyàrí ayébi nọ́mbà wá. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Máyégún dáyàrí.